Mangroves are coastal ecosystems of great importance for humans and for the maintenance of marine coastal biodiversity, by providing critical habitat for terrestrial, marine and coastal species and serving as nursery areas for many of them, as well as for the fishing. They constitute a natural barrier that protects coastal communities from extreme weather events such as hurricanes and floods. They also stabilize coasts and reduce soil erosion. In addition to the many ecosystem services and the wood production that mangroves provide, this type of forest favors the reproduction of mollusks, crustaceans, and fish that are sources of substantial income for neighboring populations. In Guatemala, various efforts are made to seek the recovery of the resource. According to the National Strategy for the Restoration of the Forest Landscape of Guatemala, there is an area of 10,000 hectares that are considered potential for the restoration of the mangrove forest. According to the analysis of restoration opportunities carried out in mangroves, there are 4 scenarios where restoration is proposed or where there should be mangrove coverage. 1. Sparse mangrove forest and plantations. 2. Natural grass and low shrub vegetation. 3. Cultivated grass and low shrub vegetation with altered water flow. And 4. Permanent crops. In each one of the scenarios, restoration practices such as natural and induced regeneration, rehabilitation of water flow, planting and nucleation are proposed. To restore 10,000 hectares, a total investment of approximately 69 million quetzals is estimated. 62% of this amount would be needed for implementation, while the remainder would be invested to cover maintenance expenses throughout year 2 to 5. About 40% of these costs correspond to labor for restoration. Restoration techniques must take into account environmental conditions on which the good development of the mangrove depends. For example, salinity, tidal duration and frequency, and topography are very important for mangrove restoration.